Ladies and gentlemen, it has been a long time coming, but you knew it was going to happen. We are back with another honest movie review here on the Andy Show TV YouTube channel. This week, in lieu of another mini-sode, this mini-sode is all about the movie that we saw. We saw It. It's a popular film, and we're going to talk about it. So,
it's a remake.
it's a remake.
Yeah.
And you know what we say about remakes? Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, remake it.
Yep.
And
Fool me a third time.
Fool me a third time, go away.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. So if they do another one,
yeah, if they do one
away.
more, they got to go away. So look, let's before we get into the plot, let's just give it what we think about it. Let's give it an out of 10 situation right now. I'm going Kevin Durant's. Used to be Kevin Garnett's.
Yeah.
I'm changing it to Durant's because he is a viewer of the show. We've established that.
Yep, he's
For
a
those
big
of you who
fan.
watch on Patreon, he sent us a care package with Quest bars in it.
Yep.
So thank you, Katie. So I'm going to give this, look, I'm not a big fan of movies that take place in the snow.
Right.
Been saying that for years. But given the fact that I did enjoy most of it, and we'll work backwards here, I'm going to give it 10 Durant's.
10 Durant's.
Tevin Durant's. Durant's. I want to justify my Durant's. I thought that anytime you have a movie, obviously, that takes place in a very cold climate, you have all the actors shaking the whole time.
Right.
You have the lead actor, who is played by
Michael J. Fox. Which worked nicely because of his shaking.
Right. He was doing a lot of shaking. I thought that maybe I thought it was cruel to have Maggie Smith at her age out in the cold like that.
Yeah.
I thought that they should have maybe cast someone younger. But that scene where she is completely submerged in snow, and then it comes and says, "Hey, Maggie Smith, fuck you," and then kicks her face into the snow. And they really did that, which is the really difficult thing, is that they submerged her whole face underneath the snow.
Yep.
She wound up, we've read all about it on all the tabloids.
Oh, it's
online.
been everywhere.
She wound up getting frostbite face. They had to do surgery.
Yep.
She looks completely different now.
Yep.
Anyway, look, I'm rambling. What do you give it out of 10?
I give it 6.5 John Carpenters.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
I get that. All right, Pat.
I give it 3 little football cookies
Okay.
with the laces out.
Laces out.
Laces out.
Laces out.
Do you want to justify your score?
Well, I get that global warming is a topic,
It's a hot topic.
It's a hot topic, literally quite hot.
It's a hot topic.
Hot! Too hot!
Yeah, it's a hot toddy.
It's a hot button issue.
It's hot gin.
Yep, it is a hot gin.
Yeah.
But having the enemy be climate change, it didn't work in The Happening.
Yeah.
Having the Snoller,
Yeah.
these
What'd you say, Joe?
the Snoller ice
The
caps.
Snoller Snipes cap.
Yeah.
Well, it takes place in the South Pole, but they actually filmed it at the North Pole, which is odd.
Yeah.
It is. But
Well,
having
that's
all
just
the snow melt,
taxes are better. Yeah.
having all the
Rebates
snow
and
melt, and that's of course how Maggie Smith got out.
Sure, yeah.
Is the snow melted? I don't know. It just seemed a little contrived for me.
Yeah, I agree. I know that Tim Curry, who played It in the first one, was really against. First of all, he's really against climate change.
Yeah.
And I'm not. That's not libelous for me to say that. You can look it up. He's been talking
It's
about
been
it
in
for
the
years.
tabloids.
In every single interview he does, he says, "First, before I go any further, I don't believe in climate change.
Right.
My name's Tim Curry," and then they move on.
Right.
He was against this remake of the original Stephen King's It, taking place kind of in this global warming thing. So I get that there's some controversy, but I think, in my opinion, the movie, it works around that. Can we just talk about real quick what we all knew was going to happen and what we're happy to report did happen after being gone for the entire summer? Our boy, Mr. Pesci, comes back. Not only does he come back in this movie, he comes back hard, and he comes back on everybody.
He plays a narwhal.
Yep.
And he swims up through the ice, and he goes, "We all float down here, Charlie."
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
He does. And then he fucking, as soon as he says that, he doesn't float. He sinks right into the goddamn mud.
Yep.
And it's awesome. Stuck in the mud for the rest of the movie. They can't get him out. Maggie Smith's trying to pull him out. Her face all falling off. It's awful. Yeah.
Yep.
Pat, do you care to explain real quick why, just maybe a brief explanation of why you feel this way about this movie?
Well, I feel a lot of things about this movie, but most importantly, I feel like it needs a rewatch because I wasn't really paying attention the first time.
Yeah. Let's all rewatch it.
Yeah.
And maybe we'll get back to you guys again. Look, if you feel differently about this movie, please let us know in the comment section. Again, this is Stephen King's It. If you enjoyed it like we did, let us know. If you didn't like it, if you think that we're wrong, let us know. We can take it. We're just amateur film critics. We know what we know. Anyway, we hope that you enjoyed this review. Please go out and see it. I believe it's still in theaters, and we're happy to be back.
Thrilled.
Bye.